Still think about the morning I chose convenience over kindness, and I hate that I did. About 15 years ago, I was working the front desk at a mid-range hotel just off the interstate somewhere in the Midwest, the kind with complimentary waffles, burnt coffee that sat too long on the burner, and a big red welcome mat that never quite laid flat no matter how many times you kicked it straight. We mostly had road trippers, truckers grabbing a few hours of sleep, and families in town for Little League tournaments. It was pure small-town America minivans in the parking lot, kids in baseball uniforms running through the lobby, country music playing low behind the desk. One week, a couple checked in. The husband used a motorized wheelchair. He looked like he could move his hands a little, but not much else. His speech was extremely slurred, and he drooled when he talked, which made him hard to understand. His wife usually spoke for him. One morning, around 7 a.m., right in the middle of checkout rush, he rolled up to the desk. The lobby smelled like waffle batter and cheap hotel coffee. The phone was ringing off the hook. A guy in a flannel was tapping his credit card on the counter. A mom with 3 kids was asking about directions to the interstate. The man in the wheelchair was trying to tell me something. I leaned forward and said, in that overly polite customer service voice, "I'm so sorry, sir. I'm not catching that. I must have asked him to repeat himself 5 or 6 times." He was patient at first. Then I saw that flicker of frustration, embarrassment, the feeling of not being heard. Finally, after really focusing, I pieced it together. His wife was still upstairs asleep. He wanted help getting breakfast. He wanted someone to feed him. And here's the part that stuck with me for 15 years. I was alone at the desk. Corporate policy said never leave it unattended. The line was growing. The phone wouldn't stop ringing. I could have called my manager. I could have asked a housekeeper for help. I could have at least tried to figure something out, but I panicked. Instead, I pretended I still didn't understand him. I forced that tight, apologetic smile and said, "I'm sorry, sir. One more time." He looked at me just for a second. Not angry, not dramatic, just disappointed, maybe embarrassed. Then he slowly turned his chair around and headed toward the elevators, the hum of the motor fading into the lobby noise. I never saw him again after that stay. It's been 15 years. I've moved states, switched careers, grown up a lot. But every time I pass a roadside hotel off some American highway, I feel that wave of shame hit me like it did that morning. And sometimes, late at night when everything's quiet, that memory shows up out of nowhere. Not because I broke a rule, but because in a very ordinary moment, in a very ordinary hotel lobby somewhere in the Midwest, I had a chance to choose kindness, and I didn't. And I still wish I had.